All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, call I'm La Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostle, great millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect, man. Uh, the title of this one gonna be, man, it's time for us to have standards. Us as Israelite men to have standards, bro. You know, um, these women they don't mess with broke boys. They don't mess with broke boys, right? You know, they don't mess with broke boys. Okay, well, we don't mess with used up hoes and tricks and sluts, man. You know, straight like that, bro. Okay, because the Israelite man is the head, and the Israelite man, hey, like James Brown said, bro. Like my man James Brown said, what he say? He said, it's a man's world. It's a man. Well, it's a man's world, bro. It's a man's world. It's about to go back to being a fucking man's world. All right. And the Most High Yahweh Bashim Shai, brother, is gonna raise up his elect, bro, and he's gonna raise you brothers up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Shai, man. And it's about time, brother, you had some standards and you was fucking picky, man. It's about time you took matters into your own fucking hands. And it's all about you, brother. Okay? These women had their run. They had their little shine underneath this devil. And what did it do? It produced nothing but hell. You know what I mean? It produced nothing but bullshit, man. You know? So let the record reflect, bro, that the scriptures are the ultimate what they call red pill book, you know, this whole red pill community on shit, you know. Well, the scriptures are the ultimate wake you up to the nature of the woman, the world, everything, man. The holy scriptures, man. So hey, it's time for you brothers to have some standards, bro. All right, I'm tired of all this shit. I'm tired of looking at all these social media fucking platforms and these women, and here it is. You talk to these women, they got all these fucking requirements of you. How could you have requirements of when you don't fit the bill of nothing? You know what I mean? All these fucking requirements. See, the Most High has a way of leveling the playing field, man. Right now they got a head and shoulders above you, bro. Because this world, all they got to do is post a picture, man, or go outside in any type of clothing. It don't matter what it is. And they're going to get a million times more attention than you are. You are fucking invisible in this world. You look, bro, social experiment. You just walk past a woman, stare at her, bro. Just look at her. She ain't going to look at you at all. More than likely, she ain't going to look at you at all. She's not going to pay you no mind, unless you somebody of renown or status or fame, or you got some type of gold on, or you a tall nigga or something like that. But if you're a regular, normal person, regular brother, you just, there's nothing extraordinary about you, man. Look, bro, that girl is not gonna give a damn about you unless you show that you're some type of extraordinary individual. So you brothers that's in this truth, you're extraordinary individuals, man. And you brothers about to get the pick of the litter, man. The pick of the litter. Look, you about to reap your rewards, bro. That you've been sowing. Okay, so it's time for you to have standards. It's time for you to say what you want out of these women. It's time for you to it's time for you to put your fucking foot down. And if you don't have to, and if you can't deal with women or whatever, you don't want to, it's best that way. Anyways, 1 Corinthians 7:1. Now let's get into these words real quick, man. Because you got to understand, this whole world is totally out of order. It's totally out of fucking order, bro. This world is totally out of order. And these women are demanding way too much for very fucking little. They don't give you damn near nothing, but they want you to come with a goddamn, they want you to come already the finished product, making millions of dollars and doing all this shit, So back in the ancient world, right? Because they want to talk about what a man's supposed to be. What a man is supposed to be, right? The man is supposed to do this. He's supposed to take care of this and that and all this shit. Oh, yeah, that's true. But a man also is supposed to receive a woman that ain't fucking a hoe. A woman that's not ran through by everybody, like damn near, by anybody could get it. In this world, anybody could get your woman, as long as they got enough money. You know what I mean? As long as they got let me take my glasses off of this, bro. Let me take my glasses off of this. Yo, in this world, bro, we really live in hell. We living in hell, bro, right now. Okay, the only one that's living in heaven is the white man, the so-called white man, the devil, and these women. They're living in heaven. They live a beautiful fucking life where they don't even understand the value of anything. You know the price of everything, but the value of nothing, like Jay-Z said in that one song. She knows about how much a Ferrari costs and how much this costs, but these bitches never pay for nothing. They get everything handed to them for free. So that's why they can never compare to you, brother, because you have to work for every fucking thing you get. Every single goddamn thing you get, you got to fucking slave for, bro. You got to, with the sweat of your brow, get everything, man. You know? So when the Lord is going to give us 100 wives, I'm just on the low end. That's on the low end. If he wants to give you 200-300 wives, whatever he wants to do, 1,000, hey, that's right. The scriptures say the workman is worthy of his meat, bro. What's the meat? The women, bro. The substance, the money, the riches, all that. But bro, the scriptures say, look, let's be real. Fuck all that bullshit. Fuck all the look, Sirach 36:22. The beauty of a woman cherisheth the countenance, and a man love nothing better. The woman is the glory of the man. I don't care what you say. Look, bro, every man wants them some fine tenderonis, man. He wants to deal with women. Everything these niggas do is to get with women. They sell drugs, they kill people, they do all this different stuff, gang bang, and get tattoos, and grow out their dreads, and do all this stuff so they can attract fucking women, man. Everything's about women looking flashy and all this shit. It's all about getting some bucks. It's all about reproducing. At the end of the day, the Lord said, be fruitful, multiply, right? So, look, man, it's about time that you brothers have a standard, man, about yourself. And you guys stop fucking accepting any kind of bullshit from these women, man. Accepting all this disrespect, all this other shit, man. You are the God on the earth, bro. You are the power on the earth. You are the Israelite, man. You are the power. Okay, Jeremiah 31:22. How long without go that backsliding daughter? For the Lord had created a new thing on the earth. A woman shall compass a man, bro. A woman shall compass a man. So here it is, you're living in this world, and the woman has fucking compassed you. That's hell. That's hell. That's hell. That's how you know we're living in hell. Pure hell. All right? Because a woman never just supposed to usurp your authority. She is inferior to you, man. It's not about putting her down. It's not about, oh, we hate women. It's about order. And it's about the society being able to run right. These women having husbands, these children having fathers, and everything flowing right, because everything is all out of order and confused because you are out of pocket, man. And it all starts, the scriptures say, sin through the woman, sin entered to the world, and through her we all die. All right, so it said Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 15. Actually, no. Actually, my bad. 20 and 29, I should say. Leviticus 19:29. Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore, lest the land fall to whoredom, and the land become full of wickedness. The land is full of wickedness. One of the primary reasons this land is full of wickedness is because the women are a bunch of whores. And the man, this and that. They always try to point the fucking finger at you. They always look, bro. If the woman doesn't give up the box, you can't do nothing about it. If these women wasn't loose, unless you graping them, unless you taking them up and graping them, which you're gonna go to prison for in this society. In the ancient world, you pay the father 50 shekels and you take the woman. If she's unbetrothed to anybody, you could have her. But in this world, you gotta get the approval of her. She's the one that has to consent. Okay, so who is to blame for all this bullshit that's going on? You women have destroyed the household. You've destroyed yourselves. You destroyed the family. You've destroyed everything, because ultimately the serpent gave you the ability to do what you want to do. So who is to blame? You. And these women are not going to take any fucking accountability for what they've done. They want to deflect, blame, say that we're the ones that, oh, you like BBLs and you like this and you like that, and this is why we get them, and blah, blah, blah. Look, man. Look, these women have always wanted to be free from the so-called black man. Since the beginning of time, they wanted to be free from you. And look at what the fuck happened to them. Look, I'm gonna tell you a little personal story. It's not really too personal, but earlier, like last week, there was a bunch of shootings around not a bunch, but a couple shots went off around where I be staying at. And it's not a bad area. It's a pretty nice area. But so that usually doesn't happen. The police was there, escort, all kind of shit. And then the maintenance guy came today. So I was asking him, I was like, what happened? Cause I'm nosy and shit. I want to know. And not that I give a damn, because them bullet shots ain't for me. Them niggas are locked in there with me. I ain't locked in there with them. They should worry about me, nigga. I ain't worried about them. But anyways, come to find out, it was a little 16-year-old little girl. I'll guarantee you, she probably Judah or Benjamin or one of these tribes, or probably the Latin tribes. And they said that this bitch was sneaking out the window at 15, 16 years old, going out there messing with some nigga. Either they didn't tell me all the details, but either she was holding around, she broke the nigga heart, and now he want to kill her. She stole some drugs from the nigga or something like that, or she was messing with the ops or doing something. She was fucking around doing shit that she wasn't supposed to. That's why the scriptures say that the woman should not play the harlot in her father's house, man, because now she got her family kicked out the fucking complex, man, because she can't keep her fucking legs closed. She can't keep her motherfucking legs closed. You see what I'm saying? And then you could blame the man and all this shit and all that. Look, a man is going to want to pop a woman. Look, at the end of the day, she's the one that has to say no. She's the one that has to keep herself straight and say, no, I know, I'm going to wait till marriage. I'm going to do this and that. How many percentage of these women are waiting till marriage to give it up to some random nigga? Look, bro, your woman, let me be straight. Your woman has been with many niggas. All of the scriptures say we live in an adulterous generation. Has been with many Negroes, man, and none of them niggas forced her. Probably, I mean, we don't live in America. We don't live in a fucking refugee camp where people are forcing you to do anything. These women are loosely giving away their shit to these random niggas, and then turning around and blaming society for what the fuck they do, for what the fuck you've done, the bad decisions that you make. That's why a woman, like I did that video I did the other day about a man having control over his woman. That shit got like 800 some views. Like, because anytime you talk about a woman, it's gonna get a bunch of views. But when you tell the truth, what the title was, a man must have total control over his woman, and that's exactly fucking why. So shit like that doesn't happen. That just happened at that the other day with that woman. She got shot. She's in the hospital, man. The nigga came down there and shot her ass, and they came twice. They came twice to shoot this girl, man. They came twice, bro, to shoot this woman, man. The nigga wanted to kill her bad, bro. We're talking about a little 16-year-old girl. What the fuck you know at 16 years old, little girl? You don't even know how to blow rod right. And here it is. You're all in the streets. Look, this generation, this new generation is getting worse and worse and worse. These little niggas are out here running around 12 years old, shooting choppers and shit, acting like little what's this dude's name? Acting like this little sucker. What's his name? What's this dude's name? Didi Osama and all these niggas. Look, all these little gremlin niggas that was raised by the black woman and Big Shirley and all these niggas, they're a bunch of demons, and they're the ones that these little women are getting with, bro. You know, because of the money, because of the clout, because of the whatever, you know. And they're not looking for righteous men. They're not looking for good, wholehearted men like you brothers. So it's time for you to have standards. Look, bro, we might be some broke boys, all that shit, whatever you want to say, but we're men of integrity. And the Lord said we are rich. We are rich in faith. You know, the Lord said we're rich, even though we're poor, we're rich. That's what the scriptures say. I know thou art poor, thou art wretched, but thou art rich. We are the rich ones, so we're the ones that gonna have the standards, brother. When all hell breaks loose, I ain't accepting just any old bitch just because I'm pussy whipped. I've had many women in my life. I've dealt with all kind of women, Chinese women, white women, black women. I dealt with all kind of women, man, and I dealt with all kind of women. So I've had experiences, and I'm not pussy whipped by none of these hoes. I don't care about these hoes. They need to care about you. Okay? I don't look when you look at the scriptures don't really talk too much about women. You know, you'll have a number of scriptures that are, you know, Sirach 26, Sirach 25, Proverbs 31, Proverbs the 9th chapter. You know, you'll have certain scriptures there about this, but the Lord is not really concerned about women, because at the end of the day, their job is to shut their mouths and to do what they're told. And to bear children, the scripture say they shall be saved in childbearing. Your job is really to not be seen by you're supposed to be like the Wizard of the Oz, behind the scenes in the curtain, pulling behind the scenes, making sure my food is right, making sure the family's cool, making sure everything's right, you know, taking care of business and shit like that. You ain't supposed to be out there in the forefront, well, with your chest out, talking about how men ain't this and men ain't that. Look, like that one damn demon that the brother was talking about, the elder brother was talking about, that did the video. Like that demon. Now talking about you niggas ain't shit and this and that. We might not be shit right in this world, but when the world to come, we're gonna be some gods. We're gonna be some gods, and you the most you'll ever be is a woman. That's the most you'll ever be. Okay? The Lord's gonna make us to be angelical powers. When we talk about the new bodies and men getting spiritual powers, a woman is not gonna get no spiritual power. The only spiritual power a woman gonna get is her shutting her fucking mouth for once in a blue moon. Once in a blue moon, that's her spiritual power. And she's going to get a new body. She's going to look good, beautiful, and all this stuff, not suffer birth pains and all that. That's going to be cool. But you ain't going to get no power to fly and do all this stuff like brothers do. And then, and be able to take down the enemy. And look, a man and a woman is never the same. We're never the same. And we don't play by the same rules. We do not play by the same rules. So the same way in this world, the woman has so much over you. She lives a life that you couldn't imagine, bro. You don't get no attention on your phone, bro. All she got to do is open up her Instagram. There's like 70,000 niggas after her, bro. It don't matter if she's fat, if she's ugly, she ain't got no hair. It doesn't matter what she is. She's gonna get way more attention than you, and you're gonna live like you, bro. The life of a man is terrible here. If these women had to live the life we live here, they would commit suicide, bro. They would commit suicide, man. Do you know some of these brothers haven't got boxing years, bro? Some of these, some of them go sex deprived and do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like go through droughts mad long. Like, bro, you know what that does to a man? The blue balls for a long time. You got this whole movement about the semen retention, all that shit. Look, bro, that's cap, bro. A man can't go with semen retention for fucking 2, 3, 4, 5 years. That shit will drive you crazy. You need to release yourself, bro. All that shit about, I went 750 days without busting. Are you crazy? You would go crazy. I couldn't imagine going 750 days or that's 2 years. 2 years without getting with a woman. Sick. But this is where we live. This is society we live in, right? His brother said he'd rather wait. That's right. We live in a fucked up ass society, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just wait, man. Just wait. Wait out your turn, bro. That's a smart decision, man. A lot of times, man. But hey, let me go back here. Yeah, the life you live here as a man is a fucking terrible life, man. Because compared to these women don't. A lot of them, they don't do a fucking thing. They don't have any skills. They don't have any skills. They don't do anything. All they gotta do is just show up. You, bro, you gotta be a hell of a nigga to pull a woman. You gotta be a badass dude. And even then, you're gonna have a hard time getting women. Getting a woman ain't easy, bro. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. First of all, it's not free. Anytime you deal with a woman, you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay. You got to deal with her attitude, her little mood swings. You got to be patient. You know what I'm saying? It's not all it's set out to be. But this woman, her life is beautiful. Her life is just exuberant. She could replace you at any fucking time. She could replace you with any type of nigga she wants. But obviously, it's not gonna be the same caliber of dude. It's us brothers in this truth. You're a different caliber of man than the nigga she could replace you with in the world, and she'll find that out eventually. But what I'm saying is she could have another guy come along in relatively a short period of time, probably the next fucking day. The nigga will be there simping after her, because these niggas have no standards too. That's another thing. You dudes out there in the world, you have zero standards. You will get with women that are passed around. You'll pop your man's woman. You'll do all kind of crazy, nasty nonsense, man. And it's sick. It's sick. That's why the Lord's gonna kill the majority of you niggas out here, man, because you ain't right. Now let's look at this here real quick. And you don't have any standards, bro, but we have to have standards. Let me look at the word standard real quick. Standards. It says standard. It says a distinctive flag or a conspicuous object displaced from a position in battle to serve as a rally point in military force or campaign. It says a distinguishing mark to stand firm or have boundaries. Okay. The scripture say Malachi 4:1, 1 and 4. The Esau is the border of wickedness. Well, you got to have boundaries against wickedness. You got to have you got to set boundaries. Esau, wherever Esau lives, that's the bounds of wickedness. Wherever he's at, that's wickedness. Well, wherever an Israelite man is, it's supposed to be righteousness. It's supposed to be, hey, look, man, this is how it's gonna go. I'm the man here, and I want a woman that ain't a fucking slut, and that ain't gonna be wearing all kind of clothes and going out at certain times. And look, At the end of the day, you're going to suffer here. You're not going to find, women that are virgins unless they're like 10, 12 years old or 14 or whatever. You're not going to, so all these women that you deal with here, you're going to have to accept the fact that they dealt with other men. And that's okay, because the Lord set it up that way. That's how the Lord set it up. And there's nothing you can really do about it. Okay, so you gotta put up with the shit. You gotta put up with her little attitudes. If you want to get some box. If not, then you could just beat off into a sock or something. But if you want to deal with a woman, more than likely niggas are gonna have they're gonna have dealt with her. She's gonna and let me just say that is very wicked, because a woman is not supposed to know anybody else other than you. She is not supposed to be thinking about some other guy that she dealt with and all this shit. And even if she tells you, yeah, it's only you, in her mind, she's going to be thinking about the other niggas and comparing you to them and all this shit, which is wicked as fuck. But it's just the nature of a woman. She's just wicked by nature. It is what it is. She's not righteous. The scriptures say, Ecclesiastes 7:29, out of 1,000 women, I found none righteous. I found none righteous. But of 1,000 men, one I found righteous. One. So out of 1,000 men, the Lord found one righteous. That's in Sirach 16:1, right? 16 and you start the first verse, go down to the fourth verse. They say one man is just is better than 1,000. Now you men that are of the elect, you're one of 1,000. One out of 1,000,000, I should say. Now probably more than that. Like Aaliyah said, 1 in 1,000,000. But look, bro, the woman, there's really nothing special about her. But you, brother, you are fucking special. You are special, man. Especially you as just in this truth that got your head screwed on right, that the Lord is working with. You are special, so you got to have some fucking standards, bro. And you got to put your fucking foot down with these women. And if it means not dealing with none of them, fuck them. Because it's more important for you to have a clean, real life, that you can have dominion over your household, your children, you know what I'm saying, your situation, than for you to be dealing with a bitch that's crazy and just, you got to have some fucking standards, bro. You got to have some standards out here, man. You can't be accepting any old scallywag, man. Any old scallywag you can't accept. All right, in the kingdom of heaven, brother, we're gonna get none but pristine virgins. When all hell breaks loose right now, pretty soon, when all hell breaks loose, these women gonna change their attitude and they're gonna get right, and they're gonna come and submit, because at the end of the day, it's all about power. Right now, they're dealing with niggas with money. Right now, the top 10% of men are smashing all the women. They're hitting all the women, and the bottom, the regular dudes, they basically dealing with what's left, the scraps. They're dealing with what's left. Now for you sisters out there, whatever, don't take this personally or whatever. It is what it is. But look, man, it's just the reality of the situation, man. You know what I'm saying? Women seek after power. They seek after the top man. They seek after the niggas that have the most stability, power, and strength. That's who the fuck. That's why they're gonna come to you, brothers, because you're the strongest man on the earth. You're the strongest, most capable, intellectual men that's available on the planet, man. You are the top. That's why all these white women want to get with the black man and all this shit, but they want to get with the athletes, niggas, because they got money and status and all this shit. They ain't messing with you like that, because it's not about love and love. I love you so much. It's about fucking power. That shit turns a woman on. There's no such thing as an ugly man. Let me say this too. There's no such thing as an ugly man. You could be an ugly motherfucker. You gonna turn into a beautiful nigga. It don't matter. Oh, you're too short. It don't matter. If the nigga got power, if he got $20 million in his account, I don't give a fuck what the bitch gonna say. She gonna switch her attitude quick. She gonna switch her attitude real quick, and she gonna start. Oh, I remember you. Ooh, yes sir. Ooh, she gonna smile. She gonna smile when she starts sucking it. She gonna smile like this. She gonna do whatever you want to. Whatever you want to do, whatever music, she gonna laugh at all your stupid ass jokes. It don't matter. She gonna do whatever it takes to nail down that man that she sees as that guy. The top. What in her vicinity, in her radius. But now we live in this world where she could get access to any kind of nigga. You got these women that are living in like little Curacao and these little islands. They get access to any kind of nigga on the earth because of the internet. All they got to do is put a little bikini picture up there, and they got 1,000 niggas from Europe hitting them up, 1,000 niggas from Africa, 1,000 niggas from America, 10,000 from here. I mean, this is what you're competing with, bro. This is why you have trouble dealing with these women. That's why they leave you on scene all the time. That's why you can't, because how are you going to compete with niggas that are making millions and millions of dollars? You over there working a job. You would be hard pressed to deal with one woman in this society, one girl. Can you imagine having 10 women now? 20. But when all hell breaks loose and the Lord raise you up and all that shit, it ain't gonna be a thing to take care of your woman because you ain't gotta pay no bills. You ain't gotta worry about none of that shit. But in this place, a woman is nothing but a fucking extra bill. So she's like an extra bill, and she's gonna more than likely drain your pocket. She ain't gonna help you make money unless you pimping her out, which that's against the scriptures. So you gotta figure it out. You gotta get it how you live, man. And you know, if you got a good woman, that's a gift of the Lord. But that's a very hard fucking thing to find, man. You know, the scriptures say, "He that have found a virtual woman have found a precious thing." Right? Her price above rubies. All right. A silent loving woman is a gift of the Lord, man. And her discretion fat his bones. You know. Again, like I said, Sirach 36 and 22. It says, the beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man love nothing better. Look, a man gotta deal with many women, and he has to. It's just a natural, beautiful thing that a man does. Look, this society, this is why these men are all mad and angry and shit, because look, we were meant to deal with women, and in this place you're being oppressed, and these women are against you. They're fucking against you, man. She that is my enemy, Micah 7 and 10. She that is my enemy, shame shall cover her. Who said to me, where is the Lord thy power? Showing you that that's our God, not her God. Where's your God? Where's your power? Where is he? Where is he? He's not here right now, right? That's what they're telling you. You tell them about the Bible, they ain't gonna give a fuck. But tell them about $1 million check, or tell them about a modeling contract or something. They're gonna flip over the table because the Lord's not dealing with them like that. So, like I said, every man wants a woman, but you're being fucking deprived. That's another form of slavery. And who's taking your woman? The fucking white man. And he's taking them, and well, they're not. All of them are not really dealing with the white man, but they're using the white man for Section 8 and all this shit. It's food stamps and to get free of you and to get child support and all this shit. The women of today are not thinking about being wives and doing all this shit, man. But anyways, so a standard, right? The standard was a military defense, an encampment. You know, a standard is a hedge, man. You protect yourself by having standards, man. You meet a chick, man. You gotta fucking vet her ass, man. The same way she got all these standards for you. You better be this tall. You gotta have this amount of money, this big of a rod. You gotta do this and that. You gotta have all these achievements. Well, bitch, you need to have a virgin box. Let me get a virgin box. Let me get sexual exclusivity with you. Let me stop wearing pants. Cover up. You know what I'm saying? Walk with humility, man. You know what I'm saying? Start cooking, cleaning, start doing things. You know what I'm saying? And just start doing the wife thing, man. You know, start. You know, all these women of today are fucking useless. If it's not blowing you, they ain't got nothing other use. And then even that, they gave it to other dudes. So what's so special about them? Like I said, there's nothing special about these women. There's nothing special about them. You're the special one. Like Mourinho said, I'm the special one. You're the fucking special one. The Lord said, Isaiah 13 and 12, I will make a man more precious than fine gold in the golden wedge of Ophir. He didn't say I'm gonna make a woman more precious. Look, a woman is a beautiful thing. She's a tremendous looking, beautiful creature, but she ain't all this that she's meant to be in this world. She is your helpmeet, and she's to complement your life, and she is to be in order so that the world could be in order, so that the society can run right, so that the children could be on point. The scripture says, Sirach 3 and 9, the blessing of the father established the house, but the curse of the mother root out foundations, man. So, like I said, that video that went up a couple of days ago, the man must have total control of the woman. The man must have total control over the woman for her own motherfucking good, and for the good of the world and the good of the children and the good of the welfare of the society, man. Because the Lord allowed this little social experiment to go on with these women, so you can see with your two eyes what it is when a woman is out of fucking order. When the society's out of order, when a bunch of moles running the earth, when there's a bunch of disorder and chaos, this is what you see. This is what you see. You see depression. You see gang violence. You see all this crazy shit because of these fucking women. And yes, I am blaming them. Yes, I am blaming them. Oh, we have something to do with it. Yes, we do too. But look, bro, We didn't kick ourselves out the fucking house. We didn't. Look, the man, you know, for the most part, you know, yes, it's in the curses. Yes, he will leave the daughter. He would leave his sons and his daughters. You know, and he will walk out on his family for the most part. But the majority of dudes I met in this in the world, even if they're not in the truth, they're just normal dudes. You know, they're just normal guys that are just, you know, they woman did them dirty, she cheated, she did that. Look, all this crazy shit. You know, they talk about men cheat more. First of all, a man can't cheat anyways because he's supposed to be dealing with many women. For the, you know, that's always been the case. But they talk about, look, a woman cheat way more than a man, and because it's easy for her to cheat. It's so easy. She doesn't even have to work for nothing. This is why a woman doesn't appreciate nothing, because everything is easy to her. Everything is just easy for her. So Sirach 26:10, it says that thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself to over much liberty. Like I said, what happened with that little girl at the complex, man, she got her ass shot because she was not kept in straitly, man. She was not kept in straitly, man. She was given too much fucking liberty, and her mama and her daddy probably, if she had a daddy, her mama was probably a hoe, and she probably wasn't around or whatever, or, you know, she probably didn't put no discipline in her ass because she didn't have no discipline. And now she's shot on critical condition, man. And her mom was trying to look for a new place to live, you know, because of her little daughter not being kept in straitly. A woman needs to be kept in straitly. Matter of fact, these women need to be fucking kept in cages, goddamn, or a damn chastity belt, you know, like they did in the ancient world. Got put away, man. She got locked up. They won't let me out, like Akon said, man. You know, because that's where the fuck they you know, a lot of them just they're just running the streets and causing chaos, getting people killed, getting dudes in altercations they ain't supposed to get into, you know, all behind a woman, like Helen of Troy. The whole fight between the Troy and Achilles and all them was behind Helen of Troy, man. She was fucking with she was married to the princess. She was messing with the brother Menelaus. So I think it was what's his name, Menelaus, whatever his fucking name was, the big fat dude. She was messing with Orlando Bloom, man. And she was married, messing with the other, you know, she was married to the prince, Eric Bana, and she wanted to run around, loosen around with her thought pocket, you know? And then she got with Achilles too. She got with Brad Pitt in the movie too. She got with every fucking body, you know? She will open her quiver to every arrow, man. Watch over her with an impudent eye and marvel not as she trespass against it. Yeah, marvel not because, look, bro, she's wicked, man, you know? Marvel not when she trespass against you, bro. You know, don't even be surprised, man. Don't even be surprised, bro. Don't even be surprised. And look, we don't really like to talk about women like that. Look, at the end of the day, we have a million things to talk about, but you know, certain times these kind of videos are, you know, are necessary for you brothers out there, man, because you know, you're supposed to have standards out here, man. You gotta use their own games against them, their own little, you know, all these games about how, you know, the standards, and okay, cool, they don't want to fuck with you're a broke boy. Well, let them suffer on their own. Let them raise them fucking kids by themselves. Let them figure out life, and eventually the Lord will always be with you. The Lord is never gonna fucking take her side over you. You know, that was only for a little bit of time just now, where, you know, we've been in slavery for a little bit. And you know, but look, the Lord is gonna be with you, bro. You know, let her fucking suffer. Let her figure out these niggas ain't shit in the world. Let her figure out that, you know, that nobody loves her like you do. And you know, go ahead and figure your fucking life out, man. You know, because none of these women are virtuous. It says virtue, moral life and conduct, a particular moral excellence, qualities or abilities, a high character or moral strength, goodness, valor, or bravery, courage. See, a virtuous woman is a woman that's really underneath one of you brothers. For her to be virtuous, she got to be underneath one of you brothers, because that's how a woman is supposed to serve the Lord anyways. How's she gonna serve the Lord just by herself, just sitting up there looking at the stars, you know, sitting there twinkling herself with a vibrator or whatever she's doing? Look, her job is to get with you, bro. She serves the Most High by serving you. Okay. Sirach 26:12. It says, she will open her mouth as a thirsty travailer, and when he had found a fountain and drink of every water near her, by every hedge will she open up her quiver against every arrow. Yeah, against every arrow, right? Yeah, I already read that. 2 Ezra 5:8. It says, there shall be confusion in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again. and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Monsters like that nigga Van Ashton and the rest of these bug out clown niggas. These menstruous women is gonna bring forth these little monster babies. These are the ones that are shooting up the apartment complex, shooting up the club. They're 17, 18 years old. They should be getting jobs. They should be working. They should be fucking having their nose in the Bible, in the book, or getting a career, getting a trade, doing something with their fucking lives. And these little nigglets are out here running around loose as hell, just destroying the community, just making a mockery out of it. This is why the white man is looking at you, and he's not stopping none of this. He's allowing all of this to go down. And he's just sitting back and laughing. Ha ha ha! Look at you, Negroes. Ha ha! Look at you, Latinos. Ha ha ha! You're gangbangers. You're. Look, he doesn't want to help you. He doesn't want to fucking help you. I was watching this episode of the Fresh and Fit podcast, and they went on the show with that small header Andrew Schultz, which he's a cringe-worthy little devil. He's not funny at all. Like Cat Williams said, them niggas are not funny. Joe Rogan, all them podcast niggas are not funny because Esau is not funny. Okay, but. Anyways, they were sitting there and they were debating Fresh and Fit, and they were going at Fresh and Fit because Fresh and Fit said they don't mess with Shaniqua and Shaquita, which that's standards. But Shaniqua and Shaquita and all them, they were going hard at Fresh and Fit. They were like, this was from months back, but I just recently seen the video just yesterday, and they were like basically making Fresh and Fit look like a piece of shit. Like Fresh and Fit was evil. Fresh and Fit was this and that. But Fresh and Fit didn't know how to fucking defend themselves in front of like. They were just letting themselves get attacked, man. They were just like, oh, they didn't defend none of the points why they don't like this and why they don't like that. They were just sitting there, yeah, we just like, yo, I wish them niggas would have played with one of us, bro. They couldn't have did that shit to me. There's very clear reasons why we don't deal with the fucking hood boogers, why we don't deal with these fucking Keishas with the shit all in their head. And who the hell want to deal with a woman with 17-inch nails, man? Do you want to deal with a woman with 17-inch nails and 3 kids from other niggas and 77 bodies? Bitch, man. Do you know how sick that is, bro? You don't even know how many niggas you've been with. Yes, the scriptures say the harlot shall go into the kingdom before some of these over-righteous, wicked scribes and Pharisees and all these people. Yes, because they're sincere. But look, bro, one thing is them going into the kingdom, the Lord having mercy on them. And another thing is you getting with them and dealing with them. Look, bro. Look, as much as lieth and possible with you, live peaceably with all men. As much as lieth within you, do not stick your rod wherever you can find it. You got to be selective with where you deal with a woman, because where you put your seed in, that's where you're gonna have babies and all that shit. And bro, look, man, you don't want to be stuck with a demonic ass baby mother and all this crazy shit. And another thing too. Let me say this: a baby mother. I don't fucking use them terms. Look. When you dealing with a woman that's your wife, what the fuck is a baby mother? You're not gonna find one scripture where it says a baby mama, a baby mother, and all this shit, or a boyfriend or a girlfriend. When you're dealing with a woman and a man is up inside of you, digging and stroking, that man is your husband. Okay, yes. So technically, according to the law, she's supposed to be a virgin. So this is why the scriptures say, those that have wives be as though they had none, because technically all these women that you're dealing with, they've already been penetrated by another man, so she can't really be your wife. But in this world, it is what it is. If you get a woman, blah blah, she becomes your wife, and it's under grace, and we live in this fucked up world. We can't keep the laws completely. But that's why it says in Judges 5:11, in the place of drawing waters, it shall rehearse the righteous act. We're rehearsing the righteous act. So, if you get with a woman, you already know she's tainted. But the point is that you're supposed to have at least some fucking type of standards and some type of respect and dignity for your goddamn self. Love yourself a little, brother. Have some fucking look in the mirror and think I'm worth some fucking goddamn thing. Like these women, they have such a high self-esteem about themselves. Well, that's what they put forth into the world. Really, behind the scenes, they're fucking crying and they don't think they're good enough. They could be Emily Ratajkowski mixed with Erica Mena mixed with mixed with Adriana Lima and mixed with Rihanna. They could be all that and they still be depressed. But the point is that they have what they seem to be like a high self-esteem. They're always talking about, oh, what is a man supposed to be? He's supposed to be obsessed with me. If he wants to deal with me, he got to be obsessed with me and all this shit. Look, these ones are supposed to be obsessed with you, bro. They're supposed to be obsessed with you. So you're supposed to be the one that has this fucking high self-esteem about yourself. Not to be proud, Not because you're being proud, but you know, these bitches gonna have this highfalutin opinion about themselves, and you're gonna walk around this earth like you ain't shit. I'm just a piece of shit, and I ain't nothing. This is why these women walk all over you. This is why they walk all over you. This is why, because they understand that a lot of you good dudes, you don't even know how to deal with them because you never had access to a fine woman. You never had access to you see a woman and you're all petrified and shit. Oh my God, she has no power. She has nothing. She has nothing. Her only power is 911. 911 is her only power. Her only power is the fact that she looks good and she got a brother she could call or just somebody. She can do nothing to you. She doesn't even know how to shoot a gun right. She can't even use a fucking pepper spray right, man. Her job is to be a woman and to serve you. She's the weaker vessel. There's nothing to be scared of for her ass. The only thing you should be scared of is the bitch's attitude and, you know, her past and all that shit. And, you know, you should be able to identify whether or not this woman is a good woman or not based upon the way she talks, the way she dresses. And in about 5 minutes, you should be able to, less than 5 minutes, you should be able to identify whether or not you're going to deal with this bitch or not. You know? Okay, so Revelation 2:9. I know that works in thy poverty and tribulation, but thou art rich. I know the blasphemy of them that say that are Jews and they are not. All right, so yeah, like I said, you brothers out there, you're rich, even though they might consider you a broke boy or whatever. Oh, you ain't got nothing. I'm only messing with only the top man could make me submit. Okay. Well, the scripture says Psalms 110:3. It says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power. All you got to do is wait, keep doing the work, maintain your integrity, and the Lord's going to send you many women, more than you could fucking imagine. They're all going to be submissive. Let's get the word submissive too. Submissive and chaste. They're going to be chaste. And you're going to get the women from the other nations too. So not only these women out here in America and all that shit, you know, because they're all fucked up, but you're going to get all these other women in captivity, you know. You're going to give them 30 days to let them pare their nails and cut their hair and shit, mourn for their fathers, and then you're going to go up in there. And you're going to deal with them and take them as a spoil of war. So that's why you're not to stumble at the beauty of her, because at the end of the day, she's a accessory to you, you know? She's a compliment to you. She does what you tell her to do. And that's about it. And if she doesn't do what you tell her to do, you fucking cut her off from her flesh. Give her a bill of divorcement and let her ass go into the woods and let her find a man like you. This is why you got to understand your fucking value. When you understand who the hell you are, no one of these hoes can play with you. Nobody can play with you. You are in your frame, your element, and you are the fucking governor, the sovereign of your little life, of your life, you know? Sirach 25:21. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure, man. Desire her not for pleasure. Why? Because when you desire her for pleasure, the scripture say, she liveth in pleasure, dead while she liveth. That shit could bring you to naught. The scripture say it's a foolish thing to spend thy substance on harlots, man. These women are fucking harlots, and they're gonna run your pockets, and they're only around so they can see what the hell they can get out of you. They're not around to be lovers and wives and all that shit. You know what I mean? So don't be falling in love. I'm so deeply in love and shit. That's when you start losing. That's when you start losing, and she can fucking sniff it out on you. She can smell it. She go, oh, this nigga's whipped. He's through. Yeah, he's through. Yeah, he's finished. You know, this nigga is through. You know, what the hell is wrong with this guy, man? Where does this guy want me to go? Anyways, man, Isaiah 13:12 says, I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. That's right. A man's gonna be made more precious than fine gold, bro. You brothers are precious, man. You know what I'm saying? The precious sons of Zion, man. They're comparable to fine gold. Lamentations 4:2. You know? So you brothers gonna get chaste women, man. All right, virtuous, pure, from unlawful sexual intercourse. A lot of these women have dealt with all kind of men, all kind of women too. They've been in all kind of fucking freaky situations, man. If you understood like what the fuck these women have been through, you wouldn't even look at them to say. I mean, you wouldn't even talk to them. You know, you wouldn't even touch them. But they're gonna lie to you and tell you, you know, I've only been with a certain number of men. That's cap. You know, that's a cap. I've only been with 5 guys, like the burger sport. I've only been with 5 guys. You know? I've only been with 5 guys. You know. So a chaste woman is a woman that's pure from sexual intercourse, from unlawful sexual intercourse, sexually pure, right? It says a virgin person, right? Really, bro. Really, bro. You're supposed to be dealing with virgins, man. You know, you're supposed to be dealing with virgins in this world, bro. The even the athletes, the millionaire niggas, they sell their souls so they could get with women that are passed around and tainted, man. You know, they sell their souls so they could get with women that are sick. You know, but the Lord is gonna give us women that are pure, and we ain't gonna have to sell no soul. We ain't gonna have to kill nobody. Our mama. We ain't gotta do what Chief Keef and them did. You know. And Chief Keef said, man, that song, man. He said I could fuck your mama. Yeah, he could fuck your mama because your mama probably a hoe. And if these women see that, nigga, you signed a $6 million deal, woo, mama gonna open her legs for a young nigga. It don't matter. Like I said, there's no such thing as an ugly nigga. Chief Keef is an ugly looking little small little gremlin looking nigga, just like Lil Uzi, just like the rest of these niggas. Do you think these women care? You think they care that these niggas look like shit and they ain't nothing? And they're a bunch of gremlins? No, they don't care. Showing you that they ain't shit. They'll get pregnant by the same hood little rascal. The same little hood rascal. They'll let that same little hood rascal penetrate their asses and let loose all in them. Like what? Look, this is how you know. Like, look, you can't really take these fucking women serious, man, because these are the same women that are telling you how to be a man when they don't even know how to be a fucking woman. They don't even know how to be a woman, brother. The word means servant, and they are far from servants to anybody except their own fucking selves. The scriptures say, Romans 16:17, brethren, mark them which cause division, contrary to the doctrine which you have learned, and avoid them, for they that serve not our Lord Yahushua, but their own bellies. That's these fucking women, too. You gotta mark their asses, too. You gotta mark them, man. You gotta mark them, because they don't serve the Most High. They serve their own fucking bellies, man. You gotta mark their asses too. Mark them, you know. You see them, they go on the convoy and talk about, oh, I'm a single woman, and I'm looking for a man to submit. You know, she's basically throwing herself at you, and then you tell her, hey, what's up, and then she makes some fucking excuse playing games. This is how these women are. They just like to play with you because they know that what the fuck they can do. This is a sick fucking manipulative game these bitches play. Like, it's crazy. But pretty soon, all the games are going to be done with. All them fucking games going to be done with. When all hell breaks loose and you got nothing else but these Israelite men out here with the power, you ain't got to have no fucking choice but to stop playing and give up what you got. The only thing you got is you. You are, which you already given yourself over to other niggas for less than that. For you know, all these other niggas that these women have given themselves to, look, bro, they've done little to no work to get them. But they expect you to put a ring finger on it. I was watching the dude, Anton Daniels. I was watching the guy, Anton Daniels, and he was talking about this one chick called Amina Talks or some shit, like one of these fucking weirdos that talk about relationships. Look, another thing too, this is why the Lord told the women to be in silence. Because every time she opened her mouth, she just caused confusion, man. Look, these women have no idea what they're talking about. And she's giving young women advice. She's giving men advice. And look, the only advice she could give, man, is another woman in the kitchen. Tell her how to cook a meal. Tell her how to please her man. Tell her how to have a fucking proper attitude. Tell her how to keep a man. But other than that, she can't be giving nobody no advice of nothing because she doesn't know a goddamn thing except how to do makeup tutorials and how to do nails and shit, you know? But anyways, she was basically saying that you're single until you're married. What kind of horse shit is that, man? You're single. You can't do nothing for your man unless he's don't do no wife things unless he's putting a ring finger on it. First of all, where in the scriptures does it say I have to give you a ring for you to be my woman? Where does it say I must marry you at the courthouse for you to be my woman? Where does it say that until we get married at the courthouse, you're single and you can do whatever you want? I mean, we live in a sick society, brother. We live in a very sick, demonic society, bro. That's full of just filth. Everywhere you look, this is why we can't stand this place. And this is why you dudes that are lukewarm, I don't respect you niggas. I don't know what's wrong with you. And I don't look at you as brothers. I really don't. Because if you're not on fire for the truth, that means that you want to stay in this fucked up ass situation. You want brothers to continue to deal with these whores and sluts and to deal with all this nonsense and chaos. I can't even fathom. I can't fathom how you could be in this faith and profess yourself to be a man or Lord, and you don't want to get the fuck out of here. You know. Now I understand some, there's brothers out there, they're helpers and friends of the prophet, stuff like that. I ain't talking about you, brothers. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about these dudes that are out there professing themselves to be men of the Lord, and they're not even pushing the work like that because they don't want to get out of here. You don't want to get out of here, my boy, my bro. You don't want to get out of here. You're telling me you want to stay here? Micah 7:10 says, then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, and said unto me, that where is the Lord thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trod down at the mire of the streets. Proverbs 30:20. Adulterous woman consumes a man. Ooh, the NLT. That's right. An adulterous woman consumes a man and wipes her mouth and says, what's wrong with that? yeah, she does. Yeah, she does all kind of wickedness. She wiped her mouth and said, I didn't do nothing. She got a bunch of white sauce on her mouth, and she act like she didn't do nothing. It's some shameful shit. Ecclesiastes 7:26 says, I found more bitter than death the woman whose heart is and her hands is as bands. Whoso pleaseth the Most High shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken from her. Yeah, that's why you wicked niggas, you get taken by these women, because you're fucking wicked, man. You're wicked, bro. You niggas are wicked. You get taken by these women. Like I said, bro, these women can have no power over you, bro. They can have no power over you, man. If you're in the spirit, they can have no power on you, man. Her only power is 911. And when she hits a certain age, her beauty's gone. So what is she bargaining with? That's when she gets all humble. That's when she starts to seek God. Oh, Jesus Christ. And that's when she starts seeking the Lord. When she's 18 in her prime, she ain't fucking 18, 19, 20, 25, up to the 30s and she still look good. She ain't worried about the Lord. She's not worried about the Lord. That's why it says in Proverbs 30th chapter, what does it say? It says, the fourth verse, give me neither poverty nor riches, lest I be full and deny thee. No, it says, what is the son name? What is the if thou canst tell? But it also says, if you jump down to the 5th, 6th verse, 7th verse, I think it is. It says, give me neither poverty nor riches, lest I be full and deny thee. When you're full, you deny the Lord, and that's what these women have done. They totally denied the Lord. Anyways, the Lord was never dealing with them, anyways. But Job 39:17, right? The Lord deprived her of wisdom. Now, like I said, when she's beautiful and fine and everybody wants her fucking ass, she is not seeking after the Most High. For the most part, yes, there's exceptions to the rules. There's like 1 out of 1,000,000 women that's but for the most part, they're not worried about no Most High until life hits them up the fucking upside the head. Until life hits you upside the head, you ain't worried about the Most High. But the Lord told us to seek the Creator in the days of our youth. Ecclesiastes, the 12th chapter. So you're supposed to come to this truth when you're young. You give the Lord the best years, just like the woman is supposed to give you her best years, not when she's fucking 50. That's why the Lord said you get a woman young. 1 Kings, the 1st chapter, they brought a young woman to King David, man. They brought a young little fair damsel, and that was ordained by the Lord. The Lord said, bring this man, bring my Lord a young maid, and they went through all the coasts of Palestine. They went through all the coasts of Tyre, Zidon, all that. They went all around looking for some fine little tenderoni so they could present to King David so that maybe he could get some heat. But he couldn't get no heat because he was too old. So that's why they knew he was going to die. Okay? Showing you that King David, man, that's the life of a king, getting all kind of women, man. Getting your rod wet with all kind of women, man. That's what a man was put here to do. The Lord said, be fruitful and multiply, man. The scripture say, Genesis 3:16. Thy desire shall be towards thy husband, and he shall rule over thee. And in childbirth and in pain, that shall bring forth children, man. And that conception, that you're going to go through hell bringing forth that child. But the Lord put your ass here to be a sexual object. Oh, that's bad. That's evil. Hey, what do you think you are beautiful for, man? So you can just sit there and flaunt yourself and then give it to nobody, or give it to, some thug nigga, some thug gangster, or some one of these wannabes in corporate America. The Lord's gonna give you, brothers, real fucking men, all these women, bro. You're gonna get so much fucking women, you ain't even gonna know what to do with them. You got to beat their asses off with a stick, man. Get the fuck off me, man. Get your ass off me. You have to set taskmasters, to try to figure out which women you keep them in order, man. You gotta set up like lieutenants and shit. Here you go. Here you go, man. Take it. Check these women at the door, man. Because that's how bad you brothers are. Really, you don't. In this society, you've been beaten down and stuff, but you brothers are the angels, man. You brothers are the people. You are the gods of this earth. John 10:34. The scripture cannot be broken. The Lord said that you are gods. I told you you're gods, man. So the God is worthy of his meat, man. The workman is worthy of his meat, which is that treasure, that booty, man. The woman, a nice rear end. That's what the man wants. A nice fucking rear end and a quiet fucking mouth. So yeah, that's virtue. That's a virtuous woman. Proverbs 31. A submissive woman. It says inclined to submit, yielding power to the higher authority, which is you. You're the higher authority. So have a fucking standard, man. Have a standard with these women, bro. Certain things you can't tolerate, bro. You can't tolerate her having male friends. What kind of shit is that, bro? She got male friends. Man, I wish one of my women tell me I'm going out, or I'm about to go to the Fresh and Fit podcast, or I'm about to go, look, this is the last time that bitch gonna see me. That's the last fucking time. And she lucky that I don't kill her motherfucking ass, that we're in this society. Look, a lot of you women shouldn't be alive, the shit that you be doing. The shit that you be doing, you should be deleted, But you're just alive because, the Lord is merciful, And we live in this white man society where, you got the right to do whatever you want. You got more rights than we do. We ain't got no fucking rights. What right you got? As a man, you ain't got no rights. Yeah, that's right, bro. That's right, bro. Yeah, man. I tell you, bro. That's it, man. You gotta have fun with this thing, man. You gotta ranch out the side of her mouth, man. Talk about I never did no wickedness. This bitch is lying. Don't let her lie to you, bro. Don't let her fucking lie to you, man. Damn near everything that comes out her mouth is a fucking lie, bro. Almost every goddamn thing that come out of her mouth is a lie. For the most part, that when you meet these random women, like the Lord, if you're a righteous man, the Lord's gonna give you a righteous woman. Like I have experienced a righteous Israelite woman. Even though yes, she has her things or whatever sometimes. But look, bro, hey, but even then, we still bump heads from time to time and shit like that. But the Lord has sent me a woman that's in order and shit like that, and all that stuff, and that it's a beautiful thing. It's like a preview of the kingdom. But even then, it's not perfect yet. But and its perfection when it comes, is going to be much different than what it is now. But she's trying, she does her best, and that's the spirit. But the point being, ultimately, that we gotta get out of here because look, man, this is not life. This is not life, bro. You brothers should be out there dealing with many women. You should have fucking 20 children by now, man. I'm just throwing out a number, just a number. Could be more, could be less, But anyways, a submissive woman is inclined to submit to you, bro, to the higher authority. You're the higher authority, man. And the Lord does not deal with whoredom. He does not deal with whoredom. He does not like whoredom. There shall be no whore, Deuteronomy 23:17. There shall be no whore of the daughters of Zion, of Israel, nor is a sodomite of the sons of Israel, man. And thou shalt not bring the hire of a whore or the price of a dog into the house of the Lord for any vow. For even both of these are an abomination to the Lord. We have to bring back slut shaming, man. You see? In this goddamn society, oh, you're a slut shamer. You're a slut shamer. Oh my God. Yeah, that's right. That's right. 1,000 times. Shalom. 1,000 times, man. 1,000 times better. That's right. That's right, bro. That's right, man. That's right, bro. That's right. That's right, man. Leviticus 21:19. I still like it. Verse 9. Because it says, Yeah, yeah, yeah. Leviticus 21:9 says, "And the daughter of any priest, are we not a nation of kings and priests? We're going to teach the law to the people. So we're a nation of kings and priests. If the daughter of any priest, if she shall profane herself by playing the whore, she profane her father, and she shall be burnt with fire." This is why the majority of the people that die is going to be these damn women, because they are profaning their father, man, the father which is in heaven, and they're gonna be burnt with fire. And he that is a high priest among his brethren, upon whose head the anointed oil was poured, and their garments were covered, he shall. I'm jumping to verse 13. It says, "He shall take a wife in her virginity, man." So we're gonna be nation, kings, and priests, and we're gonna take wives in their virginity, man. And that's a beautiful fucking thing. That's a beautiful thing, because none of you out here, I could bet some money that the majority of you brothers have not dealt with virgins. You probably have not, and if you did, you're a very lucky individual. But you haven't, you wasn't able to keep her though, because where is she now? She's out there fucking somebody else. She's over there bouncing on a pogo stick. Right now, all them women you was messing with is getting their back blown out by somebody else. The scripture says, "You shall betroth a wife, and another man shall lie with her." Another dirty, sweaty Negro is gonna pump his brakes up inside of her, man. Right now, as we fucking speak. Right now, brother. These women are not, they're just sitting there reading the Bible. They're getting plowed like a field. That's why by the time they're 28, 7, or by the time they're like fucking hitting their 30s, they're already through. They're already through, have all kind of complications, problems, head issues, and all kind of shit, because they just keep getting busted down. Just keep getting, you know what I'm saying? They just keep getting hit by anybody that comes along that sprinkles some in their ear. The nigga got a Mirion or whatever he got, he got a nice little charger or whatever. It doesn't matter. The nigga doesn't even have to have any type of character or virtue or man of God. Man, the nigga could just be anybody, man. And he could hit it. But see, that's why you gotta have standards, bro. I'm not marrying a bitch that been around with all kind of diggers. Look, bro. Look, man. She better fucking be a chase woman, man. You gotta have a value to yourself. Look, even though my father was never rich and nothing like that, he got himself a virgin, and my mother been with him for her whole life. And yes, the man, she probably could have got a richer dude or whatever, but the best decision she ever made in her life was staying with that man. The best decision she ever made, man. 30 plus years with this man. And I can see the difference between her and the difference between these fucking women of the world. Like, I've never in my fucking life ever met a woman like my mother. I've never met her. I've never met a woman that was like her. Or actually, there was this one chick that I fucked up. I fumbled her. I fumbled her a long time ago. But I was in school and shit, and I didn't even consider. You're in school. You're not thinking about fucking marrying her and all this shit. But she ended up getting pregnant by some other nigga recently. I was like, damn, I'm disappointed. I'm sorry for you. You should have stayed with me. But she didn't know. Whatever. I kind of fucked up. I told her I loved her and all this shit. I fucked up. I scared her away, bro. I scared her away. I tell you this. I tell the truth for you. How shall I lie not, bro? So I just telling you this, bro, because like I said, bro, you got to go around the block, man. You got to deal with many women. You got to deal with many women to understand life, man, and understand you got to fuck up. The scripture say a just man falls 7 times, but get it that back up again. You got to make mistakes. You got to lose certain women. You got to, it's just, this is just the way of the world, bro. So a priest, man, he's going to take a wife in her virginity. A widow, a divorced woman, or profane, or a harlot, these shall he not take. Neither shall he profane his seed among his people, for the Lord does sanctify him. See? So you profane your seed when you deal with one of these fucking goddamn devil Cruellas, man. You profane yourself, bro. You're doing yourself a disservice, bro. You are worth more than that. You're worth more than a 300-pound wildebeest. You're worth more than attitudes, man. Here it is. You got all these monkeys in the world. They getting all kind of women. Future, Drake, all these niggas. All these dirtbags. all these the Yo Gottis and the money bag yos and all these monkeys. Here it is, they're getting all kind of women, and you brothers are not worthy of women. You're not worthy of many beautiful little tenderonis. You're worthy of more than that, man. And the Lord's gonna give it to you. Give it to you, give it to you, give it to you. Dun, 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 dun. That the Lord's gonna give it to you, man. All you gotta do is wait. I have not seen, ear have not heard, 1 Corinthians 2:9. I have not seen, ear have not heard what the Lord had prepared for them that love him, man. You know? Okay, so have some standards about yourself and walk upright, man. You know? In this truth, bro. It says Proverbs 23 and verse 27. Actually, 26. My son, give thine heart and let thy eye observe my ways. It says, for a whore is a deep ditch, and a strange woman is a narrow pit. Yeah, you're gonna fall into that goddamn ditch, messing with a hoe, messing with a real bad baddie. And she's a man. All these, the badder the bitch is, the more of a hoe she is. She gonna make you fall, bro. I've been there before. We've all been there, man. Okay, it's very fucking hard to resist a little fine fucking tenderoni. It's very fucking hard, very hard, especially when she puts on that seducing. That's why you got to go through it, and you gotta overcome it. He that fear the Lord shall be what? He that fear the Lord shall escape her, right? Ecclesiastes 7:26. He that fear the Lord shall escape her, but the wicked shall be taken by her. You're gonna fall in her trap, man. You know, but a whore is a deep ditch, man. You know, and all these goddamn modern women are whores, man. You know. Sound detected. Y'all whores, man. You know? A whore is a deep ditch, man. A deep ditch that's gonna cause you to fall. Err, man. Many have erred and sinned for women. 1 Ezra 4:28. You know, you don't want to fall that. The scripture say, use not the company of a woman that is a singer, unless thou fall by her enchantments, by her little wiles and shit. Like that movie, The Color Purple. That nigga was head over heels over the what's her name? Taraji P. Henson. She was head over heels over that bitch. The singer. He had that nigga ready to do anything. You know, you cannot be a little lap dog for her, bro. You cannot do that shit. That shit is the most unattractive shit to her anyway. She's gonna use your ass and then maneuver to another dude that's not gonna treat her like that. It says, Sirach 23:17. All bread is sweet to a whoremonger, and he will not leave it off till he die. A whoremonger is a pimp, but you know, a lot of these dudes are tricks. You know, a lot of these dudes are tricks. You know, they go. Oh, let me say this too about the passport boys. The passport boys are none but tricks, man. These women are using you everywhere you go. I don't care. Oh, the women on the other side of the world, they're different. No, they're not. They just don't have the access of America, but they're not different. They're not different. They're using your ass for a check. They want a passport. They want a green card, or they want some US dollars. Now, you know, you're gonna have to spend it anyways to get any kind of woman you want. So you might as well have fun or whatever. But don't think that you're gonna, you know, these passport boys, they're doing something miraculously great and all this. Man, look, bro. Like the interview with Charleston White. I gotta agree with Charleston White on that. If you a hell of a nigga, you could get any woman you want anywhere you fucking want. If you that nigga, you know, you don't have to go to the other side of the world to get a woman. You know. You're gonna find what you need to, and then you're gonna attract what you are. You know, you're gonna attract who you are, man. It says Hebrews 13 and verse 4. It says marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled, but whoremongers and adulterers the Most High will judge. And let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as you have. For he said, I will never leave thee, and I will never forsake thee. I will never leave you. I'll never forsake you. I know what you need. I know you want women, but I know you want that little Latina at your school. I know you want that. I know you want that little, you know. I know you want that little tenderoni right there. I know you want that little thick thing right there at the gym. I'm gonna give her to you. Just wait, brother. Just fucking wait. I'm gonna give you something better than that. That's untainted and has a better attitude. You know. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. You know, Lord was edifying to the elect, man. All right. It says, prostitute not thy daughter, lest thy land fall to whoredom, man. All right. this society is full of whoredom and you know, this is why we gotta push towards the kingdom, bro, because the kingdom is a beautiful place where Isaiah 4:1 gonna kick in before that, you know, and all that. But yeah, it's gonna be a beautiful thing, man, for you brothers out there. So all you gotta do is wait, man. All you got to do is wait, you know, and the Lord gonna get people what they want, like Jalen Rose said, man. But hey, shalom, man. Hey, y'all, Bashim, Bashim, Rakakodash, double honors to the apostles, a great millstone that tells us truth and peace and mercy to the elect. You brothers out there, shalom, shalom. Have some standards about yourself, man. Shalom.